In today's lecture, we are going to design an application to calculate simple interest in VB.NET. So, for this, we need to design interface as shown here, wherein we will be placing 4 text boxes, 3 for entering the input values required to calculate simple interest, that is principal amount, time, rate of interest. In 4th text box, simple interest which is calculated will be displayed. We need to also place a button. When user clicks on the button simple interest, the 4th text box shows simple interest by considering the values given by the user. So let us go to Visual Studio. So here we need to open the project. To open the already created project where we'll be creating all the applications. If the project name what you have created is present in the recent projects list, it can be selected by clicking on the project what is created. So in previous class we had created project by name BCom-SEM5, wherein we had designed an application wherein when user clicks on the button welcome to Visual Basic.NET message will appear. So in the same project we will be designing application for calculating simple interest. For that we need to add one more form in this project, and that will be done by clicking on add new item. Click on the drop down list, add new item and select add windows form. So this is going to add a new form in the project BCom-SEM5. As we are designing application for calculating simple interest, let me give the name as SI. Any suitable name can be given. Click on add. So this adds one more form. You can see in the Solution Explorer, SI form is added. By default, name whatever we have given to the form will appear on the title bar. To change this, select the form, and by changing the text property of the form, the proper title can be given. So let me give here simple interest. It appears on the title bar of the form. Let us increase the size of the form. Now here the required tools should be added from the toolbox. We require 4 labels. So labels can be added just by double clicking. When we double click, that particular control appears on the form. Drag it at the required place. In the similar way, we will be adding 3 more labels. As we have discussed earlier, for this application we require 4 labels and 4 text boxes. Let us add 4 text boxes. we need to add a button once all the controls are placed. We need to change the properties. So label 1, here we want the title as P or enter P or principal amount can be given by using text property. In the similar way, select the second label, it is T. R, and label 4 is simple interest. Button 1, change the text property as simple interest. The button size can be increased. Other properties can be changed as per the requirements. It is also possible to change the properties of all the controls at once. When we select, the properties window shows the common properties which we can set for all the controls. Let me change the font size. So we have completed the designing part. The next step is to write the code. So to write the code for simple interest button, double click on this button to open the code window with the button once procedure, where we are going to add a set of lines to calculate simple interest and to display it in the fourth text box. So the formula to calculate simple interest is P into T into R divided by 100. So as we are going to display simple interest in the fourth text box, write the code as text box 4 dot text is equal to P value is present in the first text box, T value is present in second, and R is present in third. So when user enters value in the text boxes, it will be in the text form. We need to convert that value from the text to integer. For that, function val is used. Val in bracket text box 1 dot text. So this will fetch the value entered by the user in the first text box, and it will convert it into the number format. P into T. T is present in second text box. So here we need to write value of text box 2 dot text into R. R is in third text box. So value of text box 3 dot text. So this is P into T into R divided by 100. So this is the code we need to write to calculate simple interest. Once it calculates the simple interest, it will be stored into the fourth text box. So let us execute this application. Let us run this application by clicking on Start Debugging, or the function key F5 is used. When we click on Start, it displays the previous form which we have designed. The previous application which we have executed will be displayed. But as we want to execute the application for simple interest, we need to change project properties by going to project menu. In that we have become SEM5 properties. Here we need to change the startup form. When we click on this drop down arrow, it shows all the forms which are added in our project. At present we have form 1 and SI, and now we want to debug SI. So select SI and click on Start Debugging. Now it is going to display the application for simple interest. Add the values for P, T and R. When user clicks on simple interest, after entering the values, it calculates simple interest, which will be shown in the fourth text box. This is how we can design application to calculate simple interest. To close this application, we can use close button of the form. Let me show the format of writing case study, as case study comes in this module VB.NET. Students need to draw two forms. One is at the design time and one is at the execution time, with the values and with the output. In addition to this, students need to prepare the table which shows which all controls are used and which all properties are changed. So for this application, we have changed the text property for label 1 as P, for label 2 as T, for label 3 as R, and for label 4 as SI. For button 1, the text property is changed to simple interest. This is how the properties table should be prepared. And after preparing this table, the code should be written. This format should be followed while answering case study question. Now let us design one more application to calculate depreciation by using the formula depreciation is equal to cost of asset minus scrap value divided by expected lifetime. For this application, we need to design the interface which has 4 labels for enter cost of asset, scrap value, expected lifetime and depreciation. Along with these 4 labels, 4 text boxes are required and 1 button. Let us design this interface in VB.NET. So we need to add one more form For every application, a new form should be added by using Add Windows Form. Give the suitable name and click on Add. It gets added. Now we need to add 4 labels, text boxes and a button. Now our interface is ready. We need to write the code. Double click on the button to open the procedure where code is to be written. So here we will be using variables for storing the values, cost of asset. So let us declare variable by using dim statement, COA for cost of asset, scrap value, SV, lifetime, expected lifetime, LT, and to calculate depreciation we are using the variable DEP. List of variables. We need to mention the data type which we will be using here. So we will be using the data type single, which allows us to store the decimal values in the variables. The values which are entered into the text boxes should be stored in these respective variables. So for that we need to write cost of asset equal to value of text box 1 dot text. Cost of asset is entered in the first text box, which will be in the text form that will be converted into numeric value by the val function. In the similar way, we will be storing the values scrap value and lifetime from the respective text boxes into the variables. Once the values are stored in the variables, write the formula depreciation, that is DEP, depreciation is equal to, the formula given for us is cost of asset minus scrap value, should be given in bracket, divided by lifetime. First the subtraction is done and then it will be divided by lifetime. Once the depreciation is calculated, it must be displayed into the fourth text box. For that we need to add the line text box 4 dot text is equal to depreciation. So this is the code we need to add for depreciation. Once the code is ready, we need to change properties to set the startup form as depreciation, otherwise it is going to display us the interface for simple interest which we had executed. Click on start debugging. Give the suitable values. When user clicks on compute, it calculates depreciation. Some more sequential programs we will cover in next class.